nyantechwa maybe am this ka be free Europe akoma busuafo wo Ghana no me use tap send no fee mobile money transfer easy convenient fast and sounds so free tua hwe me discover ye mapim tap send Intienne also download the tap send app no ewo mobile phone so free na first ka komo abusuafo wo Ghana fa na nyina tap send papa no
everybody check now check it that beat is real don't wait make it kill ya get your green select glucometer and check it sugar level check it green select glucometer check it push sugar level for check it reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Emre tudu nani etena ka mu kwantin akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se ubenya ni nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo owo so to mfa ko sika swane ne mpatamu anase achimota lapa se kosi nsawam. Jumidale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, enyane anase ade bia wo pe bia so wo koton ko ade a ene bia wo se wutu a eye Jumidale. You can locate Jumidale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto or call us now on 0208-920-996. Jumidale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
We are back from the weekend for today's edition of Showbiz Daily, live on Sammy Flex TV. And you guys are welcome. I know you missed us and we also missed you heavily. Now that we are back together on this seat, we have to go harder and harder to do even some more. J Smart is in your shot already. Nana Reagan is also here, and I have man like Intim Dodi Solomon, aka Chamo. Everyone is seated for us to do this. Now straight into action because we don't have much time today. How was your weekend, guys? Hope everybody was good. Your weekend was good. Munya bidi, munya binumi. Ubia you okay there? Ubia you okay there? Beti mi akoso. Munya bidi, munya binumi. Oh, after bidai.
Yeah, 50 Friday in the DBA.
Madibia.
So fine.
Oh, fine.
And then I'm so child is see Endra Barcelona and Real Madrid ball match. I almost say Barcelona at the pants and bet. Yeah, Chile Safi.
No, not me barber shop and you may not be sure
now here
because if it has an answer, who born so TV goes. I feel later. We paid the track come and go. 5 minutes I'm going to go how.
And I say the ball not to form. Also, I've grown the two forms and ambassador soon minister ebete Chile side. I say Jumanese in Kwalan so 17 years. 24, 19. Massimo, they always say, come on. Yeah, she never say in the next 5 years. So I'm calling now, Benny,
well, that is part of the business now. And Chamo, how about you?
Yeah, it was cool. Weekend.
I'm out for evidence. Thank you.
Oh, Vivian.
I'm out for evidence. Thank you. It's going to be evidence here. Come on, guys. I'm going to back. Evidence.
Propaganda near more, but the for.
Yes, man. How about you?
Yes, I think over the weekend now, yes, we monitor Nyoma. I think VGMA nominees announcements. Then again, Sako there so the Rapperholic.
I'm fan to YouTube yet.
They be only fan to YouTube yet. Still, I was sick.
What because the last time, my first one, I tried to register. I had issues. I couldn't proceed.
Even this time around again, not issues. No, the same thing.
Because I wish to do the reviews, but me shape you put in my car.
Yeah.
That's a nice stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, Chemu grant me share. Chemu me share. That's a
nice notification on Twitter, but honestly, maintain
well, I know see your business do me can be brave. But I still wish that it be to change. Be the idea too now. Na omo peha no, omo akwa. And no am habo na style, no am habo na style. But then you know how to balance it. Send your omo person mo share. Because we wish to do the review, but unfortunately the content is not on our table for us to do this. But because we don't have that much time, let's go ahead to do more show-based content. In Team Do, the Solomon is a digital content strategist. I also have Nana Reagan, who is a journalist, publicist, promoter, and artist or talent manager. J Smart is also a talent manager. He's a journalist. He writes for a blog, jsmart.com or jsmart news.
Smart News GH.
Smart News GH. Okay, jsmartnewsgh.net. I'm going to simple now. jsmart.com. Okay, my name is Sammy Flex. I'll be the host for today's edition, and I believe the producers and once again the boys at the back would want me to reiterate their appreciation to you, Jackie Boateng in the US of A, for making their Friday night a big one. Thanks to you once again. Regards coming from the team led by Digital Rasta, Currency, Richie Flex, Yala PG, Tina Baby, Gideon Nilam Tessin, and also for you, for everything you've been doing for us. God bless you so much. We appreciate you guys so much. Kweku Smoke is crying, and I know why he's crying. I know why he's crying because when he went to South Africa to shoot one of his music videos, I saw the photos, the behind the scenes, and I was like, wow, this young chap is really investing in his business. He didn't go there with any money from Empire or Universal Music or Sony Music. He went there with money from his own pocket. He shot quality music videos, and today he seems to be crying. And it reminds me of something Shatawale said, that artists, your music video, shoot. He didn't say don't shoot. He says shoot, but make sure you minimize or you manage how much you are investing into the production. Now, Richie Flex, give us the tweet or the post from Kweku Smoke. Then I'll come back to my people. Say, yeah, come back to Shatawale's advice, or we should go with this. And he says, I spent $30,000 to shoot a music video, but the song didn't blow, and I have rent to pay. I spent $30,000. Chabun Pacho conversion, mama quick. I spent $30,000 to shoot a music video, but the song didn't blow, and I have rent to pay. Kweku Smoke cries out. Remember when Shatawale started this agenda of advising Canadian musicians to be cautious of how much they spend on their music videos? Some industry people did not agree with him. Chiefly among them were people like Sadiq Abdullahi, Ricky and his people. They did not agree with Shatta. They gave it to him left, right, and center. Kweku Smoke na kuchane diabana $30,000. So for South Africa, I remember very well. In fact, private jet was a helicopter scenes big na woman. Like it was rich. See, or saying you blow. I'm not sure the video no views be reaching that time I reviews no. Now man phone baby I could do. Na chemo crab it my fair idea how much it to generate a bit me podru 30,000 na or you go try na. Or say nay dying so a brasso. Also tia na obey day no dear 30,000 yamutu. If you're a landlord to Jiska. Chemo 10,000 how much is here that cost for fine?
Yeah. 217,500.
200,000.
217,000.
The person making no cry free so.
To host Kanimua over 2 billion.
Person me 17,000 free so. 200,000.
Yeah.
For a single video.
For a video.
So Smart, you have managed an artist based in France who also is having a similar expensive video. Advice way, what do you say to it? And that money short na just Smart man tem na a break.
First of all, before me call say issue no, I think nyame adoma Saturday your birthday o.
Yeah, Saturday birthday. Yeah.
And in advance. I say they be said me di na mama ya hwefo nyina ya de
enti
me ma ya hwefo nyina enti me ma ya hwefo nyina ya de
catch a artist
Elijah the worshipper no je obe ya mama de na obia emboabo no so officially no ya declare the whole week as Sammy Flex Day.
Amen.
The Saturday.
Nice one.
Now back to the substantive issue now on board no onim what Kweku Smoke is saying no I would tackle it from a different angle. Say many Kweku Smoker, I don't think I will also sing the same song he is singing. You see, before he went ahead to shoot that video with that budget, he has shot videos with lesser amount of money. So right, this one, the point first will be, what did he wanted to achieve with that video? It's a pumping that much money into it.
Is this a question to ask as an artist manager?
The reason
like
why
what he wanted to achieve like it's so obvious.
So yes. So you see, sometimes like because Elijah have equally the same story. I would want to tackle his and then join it to what we have outside there. The reason why I'm saying this is that even when it comes to promotion, when you want to do promotion, like you draw a target that you want to achieve. And so at the end of the day, if you don't achieve your target, that is where you come back complaining. And so this case, the address one achieve the target. And sir, info so I think after VGMA nominees announcement in Eba no this info we had Eba, so it means obviously say me make us yes. So Usha obviously, you know, then that is where he was looking towards say Ebia or challenging him to bring out some very quality and then well produced video be able to me then a battle and I said yes exactly and ebia when sir winning so definitely every artist we are will be disappointed, but the reason why I'm asking say the target for ebia putting that amount of money into that video is how compare it to as Elijah the worshipper what he did. Ours was not necessarily to ebia be nominated in any organization award scheme or so, but we wanted to make a statement with it. And the question everybody can ask me is, did you finally achieve your aim? Did you make your statement? And the answer is yes, we did. You go anywhere, you mention Elijah the worshipper, people will be like, Akwana Baba logo or Yusu helicopter no. And so this is some of the actually what we wanted to achieve, and then that also became like he set a precedent that everybody, including even Empress Gifty, they are all following. Yes, that is why.
Okay, so this is the music video we talked about, and that is the private jet there. 10 months ago, the video is called "Let It Go." Let It Go. 10 months ago, and the video has been able to do 182k, and
then again, sir, with certain statistics about this view, you be to me cry at your company older videos beer, then Yashe say, is this the one having
the best numbers?
Yes, the best numbers. Okay. Then again, Krano, that issue with a very, very dicey, like very dicey issue that if say takona say one takon here, you may get it wrong. It is not bad to push such an amount into a music video. It is.
Prof, what is a business when you are not making profits? So, you see, it is not bad. It is true. But what is a business when every time you put in nothing can, like, for how long can you do it? This is $30,000, $200,000 and more.
Yeah.
So you see, I know that hand to me and not effort.
Now that money can even buy a house.
Yes.
In Kaswa or
yes.
So if Sunny tweet way is basically because when your nomination or VGMA yes, when your nomination.
I think we're a part of
best videos.
Yeah. Let me just go.
He got it. He got it.
Yeah.
Best videos.
Yeah. Let me confirm it.
Yeah, Chamo confirm.
Because I said me go through and I didn't see him there. So if say but the point is if it's ABA win nomination and nunti ena or they sa tweeting about out here. Then it means not the target was getting a nomination in some of the award scheme. And my share, I think through music for Sudi and I didn't see him in there, right? And so it could be said he didn't, to him that could be his target, and he didn't achieve that target, and so he has every right to come out and then make this claims. But our industry, like I said, it is not wrong. It is not wrong to pump that money into your music video, and I said your music business. But our industry, the gatekeepers, and I say some people who are the narrative changers in the game, are not helping.
Okay, so I have that category now. Video of the year.
Yeah.
Mom Baby Kiddy, Mood, Mr. Drew, Odeishi episode, Sad Girls Love Money remix, Amare, Slow Down, King Promise, Rollies and Cigar, Sarkodie, Nina, Bosom Piyong, Let It Go, Kweku Smoke,
Okay.
and Fine Girl,
So
Mona
it's
Forest.
there.
Okay, so it means it is there. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so it means one achieve the target for sure. But even with that one, if you should go in, a lot of your friends promotional works should also go in there. You see, sometimes what some of these people forget is say, oh, the budget's so huge like this for music video, but then say they don't really promote it because wakoye video number now on often say we the best standard and I say best video no feel say okay or the best video about, and so by force any TV station should hop on it and then push it. But once you have decided say you are investing in it, then it means you have to put some budget before we be pushing. Trust me, if in Kautumia pushing more and then ABI connected to other international platforms, then any other idea, he definitely would have achieved.
Okay, Nana Reagan, trust me. Now, what do you also think about Kweku Smoke's cry?
Well, me want to say it's just a comment to spark conversations around him and all of that. I don't see the reality in what he's saying because.
Which reality are you saying?
It doesn't make sense. Say Obi bet Nasi. I would name say or ye Juma. Aside that, no renting. I will also to the rent. And then you carry such an amount of money. A bit me after dying. So when they call South Africa, how could try video? It doesn't make normal person be able not sit down and
this is an industry where boys are being told that shoot quality music videos and you get it.
It is not true.
Shoot quality videos go international.
It is never true. This is also an industry where people exaggerate stuffs and come and say whatever to spark controversies, to spark conversations. It is there. That's the reality in the industry. What I'm saying is that this boy, what he say, it is just to spark commentaries around.
So
him.
that he didn't spend $30,000.
I don't believe it. I don't even want to believe it.
Especially
with the conclusion now all say landlord and so bad it doesn't make sense. That's I mean it's person say Kweku Smoke too no Odin said the dying castle landlord bad disca and also say this say okay aside say me music business I'm saving where I'll put my head. Like this doesn't make sense.
Maybe I will quick
only maybe or quick returns how music who is Kweku Smoke in Ghana's music space? Can you compare Kweku Smoke to you kind of say Shatawale and Asakode and Asewi and Abeka say bia the return to be and 10 be obenya be a replaces Ghana media kwakotia the danka.
Optimism.
I mean this is not
optimistic.
See where we are even taking the conversation. Me I sat here and says Shatawale can't say I disagreed with him in the sense say you see when it comes to music video production, me the time I say and also you be ejuma. People are upgrading themselves. Are they saying now? Cameras different, lenses different. Thing. So you don't expect somebody video who will based on your concept to music video no who concept you now person who try and a director and a bit natural say okay concept now person who try and who props in the camera really bit me use lens really bit me use their capture ABCD. And yes, I am man na e be can boom. I am adro by the say lens really be 50,000. Into who concept na person who person use lens na 50,000 lens dey eba be use. And to ka sanya man na boom or transportation warfare. Omo audio mo be ye ejuma na sanya man na e be aba be na round figure be so me twa video ni we no. Ma boka say. But nobody sits down and says me dey $30,000 cities ever be trapped
this particular enyuma may record it. It doesn't even make sense. The moment I've been making that comment, you don't know what you are doing. Or record the enyuma, you sit down, you draw a plan. Say okay, concept we na mutual. Concept na mutual. Director na be say Charlie. Angles now be say be take shots, baby I take win. We will need this particular lens. We will need this particular camera. Camera we e be assisted into me nye enye ejuma no. Enti yanko higher. And camera no corner rent be omo rent be ask them. Almost all man no matter man dey no. They expect say okay, say o person you try you use camera ready trust are dey 4K, 8K ni sa na ma. And who can you ne boy dey enti be say na me charge. But you can say obi o men try expensive video. What is expensive video? At the end of the day no they are not artist can na what service ka kokoto camera ne boy dey. Lens and ne boy dey no so the be production. I'm a musicians na afofro no. Almost na ejuma no. He is expecting people to also grow, like upgrade their work and say okay, yes, you better me trust BBC say me say this car based on yes asroa oshon and one in ubo. Me sure say Benna boy in the trap video and say yes on a black sheriff a trap video na ta dey bo crap. Say yes ya na yeka. Atade keke no you feature no
we think it is not realistic.
It's ridiculous to spend that amount.
But it is stated in their budget.
Of course. And I continue after that. Black Sheriff because on the rent as one. Then we have a cost to I know I can.
We say no Black Sheriff traveling to make us in a rent as one, it would even affect. That is why I'm saying the boy in the comments now. Conclusion not making and they making sense. Because the Black Sheriff Empire fund everyone among we have a culture video. I think that they will consider where maybe or bed down and yamana crap and on the cast okay. And the times to carry the Akakushim say Akakota there $8,000. And say a true say a yen cross and yen. It is stated what I'm saying is you stay to a budget my year breaking it down. It's $8,000 so she is at the enemy you know I or Shempabwa $5,000. Then they will do those round figure and give you a round figure. Say yeah, production you in a casse in a yabo. So what I say, he's just making a tweet. He's just making a tweet to get what we are doing now.
Because he's been nominated.
Of course now. Smart me I even support so baby be support crowd make it can be in count in the come baby. But so Becca say or kwako chain no way nya results biana. And if you need that crap, it doesn't make sense. Brass, I mean, say, see, or two on them, say, I, or person chair say, need that cash into your baby in Tana. Ah, say, sir, video no coach and no see can no train to the bitch and the danka. I'm Qualas and Lynn.
Okay, thank you so much. Lapiji, please, you have an assignment to get Kweku Smoke on an interview for me. Maybe this weekend we have to go shoot that. I need to sit down with him. I want to sit down with Kweku Smoke. Let's sort this out as early as possible.
Yeah, first of all, I believe him. Say, obey me has spent this such amount of money on a video. Just that me and Kame advise and I make us don't do it.
Exactly.
Yes. But say obey me and I want me. Me did say obey me na e bikra wa yampa. Doubt in the Benya Kakra, but
which is normal.
Yes, which is normal. But I think so. I yampa and now or no you and no who say as a wedding quarasem. And or Babeka maybe or better or two before with it. And dinner all can. Size can all say be an rent near you. It be an need the scabiso. I don't know what the best settle rent. Size can and I feel what you say. And I'm going to say, it's not so different from Black Sheriff. They are $32,000. Almost the same thing. Or not so Black Sheriff yes, by the whole thing is OGD say Black Sheriff in his normal sense. Or when he see can or bet time $32,000 on the good video. Because only yes, but in the contract man into one on aye because he could have said no, I won't do it with this such an amount.
Okay.
Uncle or no well anyway, and you know one I think say or say even a trick be for us to talk about him Krana. He is also advising people. Don't spend such an amount of money unim say ebia unya sa returns no because it's about business obi a okwakoto camera and a lens and a board din hoping say obi trap video expensive no atene can the same thing so don't go and buy lens I would say unya people to afford you in that sense it should be like that kind of thing and your musicians and kwana take wrong decisions yeah won go fu bi almost say camera guys and omakoto in fact machines kura good dem a omuntimi nyusu because our machine need people are not asking for them but they have just
want to put money
into it and the same thing and you know so yeah video production guy now okwakoto gadget now anwene ho now to gadget here yes we na abafu from now ata onye obi amfa ntwa no na wate uka and they said obi akọ shoot video 30,000 now into me internet looking at the views now when for the video no he said me stretching the man cry on $1,000 me stretching like my stretch pants or the young can be on $1,000 I will be my guess will be he will make around $500 from this video alone.
Wow.
And about $30,000.
There's a private jet involved.
Yes. And
private jet no use one IBS musica
born. And he will make more than $500 from just this video alone. This or the video for Biaka.
3 minutes.
And no nyana 3 minutes and long enough to get a lot of ads on it to make such an amount. It won't make guess here or very well around $500. But I'm stretching the man say oh the more ad whatever he won't even pass $1,000. And you know the stretching the man he will get maximum $1,000 from the video now. Or did 30,000 trial. And you know that in that sense in the but ebi obenya other benefit yenti me and quantify in monetary terms. As I said there now the smart air can be no. Ebi people will see the video and go wow this is nice I don't know try a nice video whatever then you will get talkability be and maybe based on that and maybe people may like it and get other means to get a return. Yes. And yes, I mean me all the Ghanaian musicians including Sarkodie, Shatawale and Stonebwoy. I think they shouldn't be spending $30,000 to shoot a video. They are not there based on your economy, you know. $30,000
when you don't have any empire or
any
universal music or Sony music supporting you.
Yes. Don't spend that money on your music video. Personal money.
Yeah.
So will be investment with other things. So
they have the
ability yes.
to retrieve the money.
Yes. To get that returns, you know. And if you want me and planning who say I'll get the returns through this means. Don't do that. And yes, I'll be regretting like the way Kweku Smoke is regretting it.
Also original. Answer the way to make out.
Exactly. Well, this is our initial conversation, and I want to believe you also have an opinion you want to share here. For Nana Reagan, he thinks there is no truth in this. A man has been nominated in the best video category, and he wants people to have sympathy for him and to vote for him. Maybe. J Smart also thinks he could have done better with promotion and anything. And yes, Chemo being a YouTuber says with this video he can't even get $1,000 out of the money. And he's saying he spent $10,000. That one day I want to agree because he won't fly alone. He will fly to South Africa, live in a hotel, pay director, rent this, rent that. Yeah. I want to believe that money there, it will be 30,000 for real. I mean, I know there are no plane cry, plane ticket, on far economic, about of business.
And yet, conclusion say why rent sikada brother dem can say no yet as they say we say obi yet obi a enyema eye priority man o so we anopa bia wana monto ni na calculations goes towards tanya man. You don't do anything apart from say who make sure say who secure side. It is Sanya be say now who
call time be now call area. Say one answer and one.
No, say the
and
I know that it could be that he had hopes on something else.
And
I feel
yes, optimistic.
$30,000 no, baby any free bag. And he has the whole baby corner will still bring money.
I've used different conclusions.
It's okay. Thank you, Nana Regan. Thank you, Team Dodo Solomon. Thank you, Jess Matt. And I would also want your opinion here about our artists and their music videos, the business and the returns. How far, so far. Moving on straight to story number 2. And Kojo has been talking. And Kojo says, Ghana, you were not smart when Beyonce came to do business with us. He thinks we were politicking instead of us to pay attention to the business angles, make sure we benefit from it from all angles. We were doing politics with it. He made this statement with an Asase radio presenter when he was actually talking about the state of our music industry. I would want us to watch the video, and when we come back, I still have some questions that are bothering my mind. That how could we have done? Because I still hear people saying that in fact Chatawale, for instance, he's been bashed and he didn't take advantage. Remember that time was the COVID era. I don't know if you still remember.
Yeah.
That time was the COVID era when even shows were not happening. Chatawale, as to how he even flew to go do the music video, it is still a question we are asking. Answer. When people say we did not maximize profit on it, we did not capitalize on it, what really were we expecting from those who were involved? Watch the interview. When I come back, we will open up the conversation to even say more.
The importance of the platforms that we've given, the number of people that listen to me, the number of people that listen to different artists, to combine those forces and make it into something positive. You understand? Nigerians are, check the Nigerian artists. They are collaborating with the artists, top artists from the US. But where do they get the funds from? They are trying to overtake the US entertainment scene. Beyonce's team chose Shatta to do a collabo so that Beyonce will do a collabo on this. The song, what was the name of the song? Yeah. And took 3 songs, if I'm not mistaken, 3 songs from Guilty Beats. This young man who did this, and that was a great move for Ghana, not just for Shatta and Guilty Beats. But I think what our attitude was like, okay, someone within, you say, be an artist, what the policymakers should have seen, said, look, this is a move that it can't be a way, it is, find a way to push in some of these young ones in so that Ghana will be there. And we keep getting this, channels coming our way, but sometimes we kill it with politics.
All right, I see. Okay, so that was Kojo there, that interview with an Asase Radio presenter. And once again, it is something topical, something we have to sit to have a discussion or a round table talk about it. Now, Chamo is going to start this for me. Say, when Kojo says we had an opportunity, Beyonce came to Africa, took some 3 songs from Ghana, and we didn't do enough. We were playing politics with it. Like, what did we miss out? Well, Chemo will come through and
Yes, I think, how do I put it? Yeah, we have a way of saying things that they don't expect answers, but they will still say it. And it will look like there's something that we have to go for it. But the person saying it can easily help us or even give us hints where we should be looking. But Kojo Antwi interview now, he couldn't do that. And also I said we should do business with it. I was expecting so Ben mention one business that and just on canina. Yeah. Or the on come back could be say and can say cry. Then a best supporter, a man point to
your cousin getting Corano,
to where, how, like sometimes you can give suggestions or give certain proposals are any feasible, but it sounds good. Pushing Corano, yeah, we have to buy push on. How do we do it? No adding engine will be any sadden. You mentioning it, I think we did well with the Shatawale thing. I mean, Beyonce and the Shatawale collaborations. We did well. Even Sammy Plus TV did an interview, a feature in the main documentary of the show. No, I mean, what else can we do as Sammy Plus TV? Say, your portion kit will be about documentary. They have any documentary now. That's what I mean. The best that we could have done at that time, getting an interview from the person involved. Now they selling, and we did it. And even at the end of the day, it's even part of the main documentary of the whole project. So that is it. I mean, what Kojo Antwi can or point to be or but a bear solid on my clues or the man and not the me. I don't push people to say obi or problem but not say or can say okay this is the problem and now man voice okay give us the solution no and yet by force to say on my solution but this is something that any probably me I can be but nobody is even giving clues. Say we should look at it this way or we should look at it that way. And I think Shatawale as a person, they will beat me on one or and even the industry needs to they beat me and even people are young said they were not so happy or enthused about the whole thing of crime. Almost so even if they say negative things about it,
still pumped
the same thing. And you know me so my dream who I say and can angle be pan.
At that time, we were not even moving like we were not moving like
a dear pan. Obi never any project and what proposed.
And the thing was not for us to.
Yes. How do we make business out of it in that sense, especially when it's just about a song and a video or and I say and counter proposal to Beyonce and then the team say okay so why we there we want you to maybe come to Ghana and do what or what like and what did this say almost be funny easy sana and you know until somebody will give us clues me the make say omonfa my clues or hints be say business way any bit me the aye no me who say business aye bit me aye and I said the be no ya we and I say yeah there so be innovative idea be just to change the way we are thinking about it now that person should bring it out. Wow. Yeah.
Now we can trust you. Thank you, Chamu. I mean, quite another weekend.
But me, like I said, me who points do all the all kind of because in our space when he talks about politics, that music politics thing is real. It's there. They name how our camps, you know, especially the top S, you know, say BB Crab, Baho Camper. How the other camps, you know, they talk about it and how they want to make it look like we irrelevant and like some of these conversations. I know obisa etwete to be for collabo and people just screenshot it from the other camps and they were just making it look like I said okolo before featuring cry sebi like low standards.
Yeah, you are cheapening your brand.
Yeah, you are cheapening your brand, and you see that business sense, you know, and also MBY say, oh, what's that business mentality? They say, oh, me call be say be a mene Jay-Z beti me IBB Atons I was so an IBB. Iba as a rapper, Iba as a or share will be one got
yeah, chance.
Yes, chance there.
Chance the rapper.
Or 20 years or share or will meet Biana or pursue meet Sakodi. So does that mean say and we're cheaping the brand? And these are some of the political music politics you play. Sometimes they restrict say who said publicly and I said directly, restricted artists from, getting some opportunities or entering into certain camps to grab certain things, but indirectly, a restriction because of let's say make Ghana for Becca say, we move Becca say, we move say. So I say, you be a bit me ignore the Amobeka and say, oh, I'm taking that step. Opa won't carry Amobeka. It's just a few people because I'm to me it is some of these. And maybe you're not terminals, maybe politics now you play, maybe it might not even allow you to sit back and say, okay, apart from say Beyonce a friend me out of many Ghanaian artists, say maybe a person feature me Lion Kings, what suggestions, what proposals, maybe I made so many meeting, maybe to me there are two because at that time you have a sort of communication relationship with Abia and yet Beyonce and Kasakrapa, the team Libya. Which you when you get that network with them, say Beyonce directly with Abia Beyonce cry might help you elsewhere. Maybe when you want to at that time, now you share a shut down so or that's so crawl kind of say the album. Yeah, what I say. It might even it can be anything because Beyonce can refer somebody to you. You can easily recommend somebody to you based on what you are also looking for. And sometimes when you make calls for some of these things, and your bonnie be people are not doing. The Nigerians are doing it. They are doing it. Say they are start there. Make us say on it. Akwe amusiti go neko to very finish. Yes, South Africa so bit state your money. Wale. Was it Wale? Yes. Maybe I don't want to go into details, but the deal was going somewhere else. And nkomodie mu nyama bi sesan and the BD sakodio. And if you look at how na sakodio person or nyama bi say including some promise to basis statue, which means say onya chance ne panka enye esu ne pene or ne be collabo nko bebu roma esu the leading to certain nyama bi or ne die so go betimi achieve with music. I think those are some of the things Kojo person on boss. I say yenya feature now. We just talk about the future, yes. In promotion, the obedience makers and media and about it. We celebrated Shatta collabo with Beyonce. And the media also do come. But it should go beyond that. Sometimes some of these doors, okra ofako boom no crowd, pussy baby man, and easy. And to all no na door ne bound, door ne ebie mawa. You shouldn't just look at just the bottle of water you are going to pick from there. You should look else like other side. Now he says, okay, apart from saying me a bottle of water and a crap, then be na meeting maybe and commodity and yet by force but make the effort. Enter the space. How are you going to enter that space? It is when you get links and you communicate with some of these people, maybe on regular basis. Everyone say, maybe and commodity featuring in your bars or maybe communication crap. But how do you establish relationship with some of these people? Maybe constant relationship be only needing commodity. I'm on them say okay say yes see a crapono be a dachi be an also be here say e be our project you know also the baba between the normal share kwan am be fa so a ono so betimi aba be bless project no dey amount and these are yenina there so say ade be che no enkoye say e be a Beyonce nkwa na e be okakoye project such a big project abeke say okay African for be na betimi you bet yes so Africans especially Ghanaians so yes we be that so na so artist a project and they what turn inside their friendly pass me say on man on bless say project in man. So those are some of the moves some of us or me I will agree with Kojo if he says Abia or they did not push and other things because when you get those things the orcas you be pushing it creates not an opportunity for you alone but Abia omo bano ebi beba or say the chapter 2 for say baby say man kola no beji the foot too because you get experience the moment you get into such space no benya experience bi also betimi dey too be say oh person we say crap and am we ni we no say utu
Because at that time, you'll be on waiting.
They all can, Mammy Busawi, they all can individual moves. So, but based on the Kojo entry, can or see, yea, as Ghanaians, as industry people, we didn't take advantage of it. So that's the question. For individual moves, there, any panel or per business, they can go ahead and do it. And some did even do that.
Okay, Ghana for take advantage.
That's the question.
To my best of understanding, I don't
that's what
he's
saying.
Yes,
that's what he's saying.
See, sometimes, some of this
because individually, maybe I be behind the scenes.
I don't think he wants to say all Ghanaians did not take advantage of Beyonce and they shut up, move on here. Because of course, obviously Ghana fully mean take advantage of it. Okay. But I think the understanding is that Ghana full be no more opportunity in any year, John. As we speak today, what kind of relationship and a communication or build it from after collaboration.
But it won't be an
open thing, yes.
Because the person we are dealing with, only easy to deal with.
If
your works will tell us, okay, nipa we na no to we to we that should be an obeti me I say. Na say you kind of saying, is it Davido and I say risky? And Rihanna then nyom ko ekoye bibi wo club say. I think it's risky then. Yeah. Like you see, as a ocean Nigerian for the attitude, attitude was and it's what do want to change yen Ghana for no how to push and establish say okay, space we this is the relationship we have built here. And enyo no nko enye to say Davido nebe kwa enye Davido pa de be chono say we see this also making another way be or elsewhere. Now obi so abe tiwa savage ye bibi. That is what I think he's talking about.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but with the relationship issue, the whole thing. When it comes to individuals doing something, I mean, we can't do much. The way our canon or money are more like a group thing. Industry. That's the issue. But individually, even Sammy Flex TV, your relationship, where you work with the team, they say there's an email. I correspondent. In fact, even the idea for us to sign the contract and they say Beyonce in the team because of mobile Ghana, we can use the email to get to them. Say, come and meet us, and I say, and we get that favor. But we can't come out and tell people say when until it happens.
Say I can't answer.
Yes, but today I come man for it and they say, "Omo use Sammy Flex TV content, documentary, a relationship I established, and it was through an email. So I email no and right, and you know relationship no ya establish. Yes, so it's an individual.
The musician is on the go.
Yes,
based on the relevance. The project not to say it is on the go into time on no bias or taking move be it will not be like same as Sammy Flex.
Nana, there may person
like I say no say feel say Beyonce be na Sammy Flex.
Yes, by the point I made make here say Sahana individual musicians be or my ya to enyama enti na yes so you can't just come and generalize say nobody is making a move.
I agree to know. I know this thing for if I won't mention him. I know people who are trying to get certain relationship or contacts with Stormzy, UK-based rapper, and meaning the omukum. So what I'm saying is that sometimes it's a obi to say I'll talk say see the opportunity he had with Stormzy. But maybe obeko echi obebusa say. Like like it is and Ghanaians are like that.
Okay, Matisa point, you know. Matisa point, but even Nana Numpono one-sided.
Yeah,
you can push for it. What if the person
is not ready to
this chapter is closed? I'm moving on,
and they can't come out and say it. Yes, that's another side of it.
Because they can say this chapter is closed. I'm moving on. For you know. Okay, thank you. Yes, Matt.
Yes, sir.
Come through. Let me get your opinion.
Okay. First of all, I would want to know the artist, younger artist Kojo Antwi has been able to push so far. Is there any like that?
He has given features to some of these young ones. King Promise, Stone Boy. He's done stuff with them. Not if push
how.
So it's just like how he's also come out to say
if Kojo lands on your song like what he did with King Promise, I think it's a push enough. If he lands on a Stone Boy song, it is a push enough.
So with King Promise, there no. He had one with King Promise and King Promise so and then Wabako, and I think it's similar one on it Stoneboy Diana. You see, so the conversation way it is true that the politics in the music business in Ghana here is very, very high. But you see, I feel it is early yet to come and then be talking about this thing, especially when we know the person who Beyonce contacted, which is Shatawale, has a project, Obabe drop it, Onyan drop it, and has made a lot of noise about it and has assured Ghanaians say there are a lot of international artists on the album. You see, one thing too is that before anybody at all can get business doing with the feature with Shatawale, Beyonce featuring Shatawale, no, all depends on Shatawale himself. The agreements they had. I don't know if you are privy to the agreement they had with us. Yeah, you see, so the agreement, all these things. Sometimes maybe somebody like Shatawale could probably push an agenda and then be like, okay, fine, I will feature on the song, but then this is what I also need in returns. Right, and even sometimes when you go with such conditions, if you know how getting some of these people on a song is very tough, you know that even sometimes when you also go in with your conditions, you may even end up missing the opportunity.
Big time.
So, yes, and so the only thing you can only do is comply with whatever they say. And one thing you shouldn't forget too is that it is business. Was Shatawale paid? Yes, of course, he was paid. Did he get any mileage out of that? Of course, he had a lot of mileage, and that has added a lot to his brand. I think due to that, he's been featured even in Netflix movies and a whole lot of things. And so the business, of course, we have pushed a lot of business agenda through that. And so I feel until Shatawale album ne ebeba ebia ebetina ebia shri any hono, that is where ebia anybody at all can say so Shatawale, what Beyonce was able to get you, you couldn't also drag her back on your album. That is where whatever anybody at all will say could make sense. But right now, I feel it is too early yet for us to push that agenda. Because Kojo Antwi himself has, if I wouldn't lie, almost like 40 years in this industry. Yeah, and if it is easy like that, to get these people or push those agendas he's talking about, why haven't he done it? Why hasn't he pushed any of the young ones instead of featuring Stoneboy or putting Stoneboy on his own song? Why didn't he connect Stoneboy to somebody like Jay-Z, to Rihanna, and like?
Did he have contact with those?
So that is the point. It is not easy like that.
In his case, he said you guys have contact with them, so use them.
It could even be that Shatawale does not even have direct contact to Beyonce. You see, we were in Ghana here when we were in Ghana here.
That would be the case.
Yeah, we were in Ghana here when Asamoah came and then was like he met his mentor, which is Mayweather. He met Mayweather at one club and or describing how everything went. And interestingly, when he came, we asked, "Did you have Mayweather's number?" He said it is his bodyguard's number he had.
Okay.
Look at Asamoah. Asamoah is a world name. Even Asamoah couldn't get access to Mayweather's number, but rather than a bodyguard. And so you should know how some of these things work out there. It is not like our place here. And so it is very difficult. So we should appreciate the little Ghanaians have done. It is not that simple and easy. And so we should just appreciate and then fight more that we also get there and then do like what the Nigerians are doing here.
Okay. Lappy, I think you did not add this story as well. Archipalago and Shatawale seem to have smoked the peace pipe, and there was a conversation on Twitter Space I don't know if my producers are ready with that story. I want us to look at that story briefly. I told my producers to add that one too. I wish that is ready. I wish that is ready. So we look at it, and it was a convo on Twitter Space. And during the Twitter Space, I'm sure Archipalago was also called to contribute to the discussion that was ongoing. And interestingly, he came in, and his first submission was like Shatta should come and do music with him, but the way Shatta threw that out, that no, that is not how it should come. I come like we have to talk before you start. Like you come, no, we have to do music. Meanwhile, we have been busy, and you want us to settle this just anyhow. No, it shouldn't work like that. Chamo, what space media?
Yeah, Mati.
Now, Uti, you know, what did you deduce out of it?
Yeah, I think Shatta that we know how or mano. I mean, it was obvious for him to say or no almost smoky peace pipe. I mean, Shatta and Kofu Bibra.
It's ready now. Okay, Chamo, let's listen to it. I'm sure we have to listen to it. Then, after listening to it, then we go to discuss it. Watch it now.
Palago. Yo, Flex. Palago. Yo, Flex. Yo, you see, I'm actually happy with this unity that FM Space Talk has brought us this evening.
Yeah.
I hope it's a surprise. I mean, everybody will be surprised that is it not Palago, Archipalago? We know.
Yeah.
No.
I've
been
wanting to talk to Chatawale for very long time.
Yes. So
people don't know.
I think a lot of the fans will be happy now that at least there's some form of unity and all that. So I would like to ask you, what's behind the scenes now between you and Shatawale?
Probably no. Any music go be involved. Any day I'm waiting for that. Music, Palago, get you one. I mean, say as a mobile, no reality. I ain't carry now. Palago, no catch him so young. Men, some way, some say business. Men, cause the music involved. Cause it's family matters. What must say? That way, when we are discussing, then we know that we are talking about improvement. What must say? Development. What must say? But some catch him say music involved. Now, Chima, let's mean so a musician. What must say? Palago, time I Michelle, no, now you're a musician. So, told him, sir. So that's the reality. So, she said, young wholesale person to you. And she said, don't say it like you want to chase cloud, say, be our internet, so and so, Beyonce, music is involved, music bands involved, Palago. And no, make catch out say, and your internet, so never cover. What must say? It's me and you, we are family. What must say? I mean, no baby, yeah. And your internet, so now, Ubekana, maybe a Sadiana Jai, mean, Pissim and Pet. You know, say my blood. What is the way forward in India? The way forward is that Archipalago. The way forward is that Archipalago has supported Shatta movement. Where you were Kumemu, I supported Shatta from day one. What must say? Yeah, so forget about problems. A senator, what must say? So we can come and wash our dirty linen in public. What was it? It's a family SMI.
Alright, so that was during the conversation on Twitter where Shatawale and his fans and his cronies were discussing better ways to help their EP, that is the Crossroad EP, to go well. And Archipalago came through, and that was how Shatawale welcomed him. Was Shatta harsh?
Not at all.
He wasn't harsh?
No, not at all.
Okay, why do you think? Because after listening, I felt he was hard on Archipalago.
No, not at all. Say Palago, strategy and all say or do remuno. Mezane or the man wasn't harsh. Me did it say Palago kwa betia say direction or the corner. In fact, we didn't say Palago no on agenda. Say about the film say Shatta yenyum. And I Shatta and super so change. No, me no dear. won't mean family sa na later e bia be say shatter cracker say onim be enyim so we enfime and it be say no yen kan o back door say bibia e go through then you can come out and share with the public and you won't mean because enyim ye na easy sa and they say over can say shatter guy oh yeah be enyim o palago yenum oni asaka boy say nim dey see here o say why enyim o mo support o be keke bi kire o mo ma na ko bibi and they say shatter a mistake na o committee ne ho e wo platform ne so no kai oh yeah me no be enyum o yenum o china be me na me sending ma shatter kra o mfi me and then the over keka bibi bebre and in the and no kan o back door bibi a through then you come out and say it besides Osha after on a team no this is an opportunity this is the time I say or more kasa direct crafting because no cry in the same space no can say oh me cry I've been wanting to talk to him for a long time and the one in kasa for a long time na no be kasa enum na wo dey boom and then the shatter catcher no dey no but and I make an say shatter onim kofo bebre enya issues but the way or best solving on ye nyina ye nim Ojimika say I didn't see but let's forget about it and let's move on. And it's not so strange or it's not for me I'm not surprised Shatta Becca's Abia on Archipalago a family so they should come back together. In fact omo video cry together. Baby Eja. Yeah. On any video near there omne Chris Wadon beef near there. And you know family our watch. And for some reason BBC na omumotete and they say omo babaka is a nice idea and is even good for the industry and good for Archipalago as well. Okay. I mean or started so be you might say the shatter can time we shall no new musician. They say or started so be you ma or no na nyuma set record e okromu ha. Onya dislike patch and like and
so a Shatta claim is that he doesn't know Archipalago is doing music. Is that what Shatta was?
No, he's trying to say that.
It could be true. Say he doesn't know.
Oh, and when him say or kind, when say I feel no why say open so yeah. But I know here from the fact say time I onimu no. Now you're part of the family no. Now onyanyo.
You are not a musician.
Yes, and the after no I a musician now. Only need share back door. I know the Shatta say why only say. I'm trying to come out as a musician and the management to support me. Now I can say I didn't say me cram me no yenyo. And yes space now as I public. Obia obia and I was a babe open share of side go. Oh babe kama oh babe kama na oh babe kama I say e kakra na wanye na obufu na so san ne kwa na o de no asa ba be kanta and the Shatta ya the way or defending him I think is good but for him to accept him say he's still part of the family it's nothing new for Shatta to do something like that.
Well, thank you so much. Nana regard to us was Shatta hard did he snub Archipalago?
Well, I think the invite itself was harsh and
which invite
on in the
from Archipalago.
So and now if you are really understanding politics now, not person using fine in as opportunity now. It's very at such place or on such platform. And people will be a person who can be to impress people and go shut up. Oh yeah, you may know you understand. And at the end of the day, one share uncle yeah. Like Chimo is saying, the bit you say you see against him. I want to I think say shut up or any PR or ye. But to make church the more kind, said the way of waiting here fast or no any problem. And he said, oh, I feel now way in your mind and no crash in Archipalago start here. You'll be anything, come on it, shut up all fine, you know. Come on any year fine, see you here. It is see now I start hearing music, no. Now I feel now we make Shatta doesn't and yes, I shut up as such as say. Archipalago bonimo. Onim so bonyo. But I feel na Archipalago
register me.
And as that time now I feel na already start on car now on any fine. It is all person one any music talks be I was say said official said that as family who bro maybe as they say into me person maybe I one or 2 TC so ba come and I say bibisa. Na ma kan fi on. but in public space now. We said that they are auto. I said they were auto. That were twins winning. Oh, or they are not better. And I said, "Why you?" I think they all of the shatter we know no very smart and or playing. Yeah, and knowing shatter, I don't think that was Sunday hash. We said the shatter kasa. In fact, shatter sometimes no kasa crowd. Cool, but maybe our would do nature. One our fan say. Or hash and I see me both and also overreact and I see so I think it was a good response from Shatawale. So I catch and say, and me my platform we so I can say Shatta one person or beef plative spirit. Like yeah count to communion now yeah come out natural we are maybe I want to have a diagnosis say one Shatta was yes on to take against you be my oh bad dear channel banner who say okay Charlie mention my you bro one hand one you Charlie and baby be the other day I said it you say okay so ye artist 10 and 5 for when them side in the Shatta only number 1 but me no one point there say Charlie but to me the shape me can see me yada na wako ye anom obeka na ade actually be also out of a buffon so be can be actually but on all cancer the we are. He is not the type. In fact, we'll prove his idea several times. He is not the type. Abia say, "Idea chesona unu hona obia felisa person in ye bibia." Obeka said, "Dabi o masa una okojina Twitter na can see in say I'm person be ben me minister." He always have that heart or the room to still receive people he beef and know how to live with them after the beef. Okay. And he's saying say Archipalago the own how Archipalago class supporting from day one. As he say no him say I feel I was say umbra. All he's saying is that brafie na entrance say no na kan yasem. You ha we be ameso kan ameso fa so abetimi abo as me nua so I feel na person umbra music scene. That so I think it's a good call from Shatta.
Well, thank you Nana Regan. Jay.
Yes sir.
Bosu na Uncle Bless us and be no, I say, bet me up pick up more opinions.
Me say, na Nipu be an answer, Ubia so na Udin, me sim who sa social media, so na unya numbers kakrape. Na often say the easiest thing about to me is venture into music na or tete amafo.
Are you talking about Archipalago?
Of course, that is the discussion we are having.
No,
wow. No, brother me before I met Archipalago in Ghana, now it was through Shatawale and I met Archipalago in Ghana, right? So apart from say Shatawale man in the shadow at the man, now who was Archipalago? Now then and now, oh yeah.
Do you know what happened before he associated himself with Shatawale?
What I'm trying to mean is that in
Okasaman on social media, that was the way I the meet here.
No, but no.
What I'm saying is, who describe it as efforts in us in Simona will be an unfair comment too.
But even to Shatta or the meeting,
and Shatta saying say we're supporting it from day one.
Yes,
should tell you why I Shatta Nathan ask us okay. Remember I Shatta and I said, "Make sure me who to say your family." For Shatta is to consider you as family, no. It means that be also be a man effort to be of value. You can't describe that as insignificant.
Yeah. Me say what I am saying is that what I am saying is that Metia say amanfo edi omunsem hunu na so mudi omunsem hunu na se omunya numbers kakra na ebia omo pese omo establish omu ya na obia pese venture into music or pese oye musicians naka how say Archipalago ebe kwa ko katre Shatawale say me pese me no eyenum. It's very, very disrespectful. Shatawale who Archipalago enum me na mo kwa ko ye no. About what?
Okay.
It is very disrespectful. Okay. I mean, this is how we are talking. We just finished discussing somebody who Beyonce has featured. Na say biya wo pese oni sane pako. And it's about him because
also can Shatta endorsement.
I mean the whole procedures, everything that.
Monkeys play by sides. In fact, as a cowboy is going to know not Shatawale.
It doesn't make sense anyway.
Odikan the first no. What input and I said what effort did he even put in that song? What effort again are you? And I said, how are you trying to position the brand Shatawale now? What build it to have somebody like Beyonce come on board and then Archipalago? What are we talking about? You see, sometimes we make the jokes in this country become too much, and then obiani from just like that. Anyhow, Basaba Archipalago how? Send you a din Archipalago cry, the two num emani. So first of all, it is very disrespectful. Say Obesa Amana about public and it be like Shatakra Akase Shat or Esther Shatakra Kase on the Ebeye Numu. Shata and no Obeye Num. Why? Shata no or da or that's and or ruining him a coin. No, that is also wrong, and we need to put when Mona for real wanted to position herself as a musician. We saw what she did, and we've seen how far she's going, and the things. Mona for real was not tweeting. Say this they did the background work, things work. Business moves. Of course, and that is how it's supposed to be. You baby Shatawale Bruno, you don't just come and then speak anyhow. No, it's and it is good say Shatawale correcting and now opposition and then the two baby I will say Odano, which is very perfect for me. And Omunkabo media, it is good. It is good. I mean, the records are there with Shatawale there. Some of these things it is very simple and normal for.
Nana, as a person can be memo coin. As a person what dream or this matter.
I just think say the comments is unfair to Archipalago. Maybe you name Archipalago, sir. So I'll pardon him. And now you see, wow, Kasa we Kasa or Yohana was on fresh Shatawale so on any bed, and then you conclude and say so if you don't value the person, what should be your association with him? You understand? So
friendship, not in music.
Don't even be friends with me. Oh, if you are not, some monkeys play by side. And playing the games, and now about the what kind of.
No, but I said you can be a friend to Shatawale, but you cannot be a music as an artist kind of friend. The artist friend the best are called the Stone Boy, but you can be a media friend, and this is size is not.
Archipalago should even be a fan, or no only size is a fan one.
This is somebody who is saying say. Or a
family. He started as a fan.
Or a fan.
Or say onim say afraid or onim no nyanyom. But afraid na or yenyom. So he has introduced himself to you like that. It is a own person in Benya track and be idea. Then he just straight away. But don't conclude say oh then you on in Kabon. Do you know why Archipalago to want to associate himself with Shatawale? If it is not the music thing he is doing now, Bianco on also the reasons or the essence to even go back to Shatawale's camp. Some of these people, you see, Bobby Peck or quiet to not know what you see. And you say, oh, sorry, I cannot know what you see. If he doesn't know what he will get associating himself with Shatawale, he will not do it. So don't make such harsh comments like Nijuma Odino. You see, on social media, there are a lot of things that you consider as in same but at the end of the day, we've been so 8 million numbers if you man is sick and then they did the table. You understand? That they know you cannot be friend in same we are commodore. That's all no at the end of the day when you see fees at the way now we una from a commodore. When it's any pandemic like you saying say the efforts on it you may do dinner and this as can be man whatever.
Like how would you Uncle Swa and live in that angle? Money from pushing and back. Music not gross out.
Okay. A bit much and you only decide.
But the real kind that's all decide.
Okay. Thank you. Now, moment as same way I see over the weekend. It is a trending issue. A branch here. Wakofa gebi abone hoka ashana ma ene ababa we say washia obi front wejano na de ya wo mu nyina ne say girl ne kwatro say you are a local client a hope na me ya ne jana wejano de you are a local client ne pen na me ya na mafo so bit ma ye ne bibi obet mind bibi na mbiza say bibi ben pa no betim dai no. And now I know Kasempo, M said now or Abeku Santana program so. Mati say, or say a man for class started threatening. Our meaning danger more threatening. No, ye jano, who say threatening side. Aha. And the abranted the trouble for baby. I mean, kind of brought for me nothing. My back Ruby no Ruby clean up. The response no. There just Martin Crawford. I say, so you are getting married today. Wow, that's beautiful. Everyone will wish you congratulations, and I'll also wish you some. Is it not the same boy I asked you about when we were dating, yet you said he is nothing to you? You quoted, he is like a brother. According to him, though the lady made sure no one was aware they were dating, she milked him dry before calling it off with him. You billed me all sorts of things, from rent, money for business, everything. When you were attacked spiritually, who did you bill? And then she was attacked spiritually. Who did you bill? Any little money I get, you have it in your account. You told me you got job at a flower, so we need to rent. You got that money within few days. You later said your previous place at Sogakope, your bill needed to be renewed, and I did that with my poverty money. You let everyone know we are not dating. After draining me down, you just came to ask me who knows I rented for you, and why should someone know I rented for you? You blocked me. Wow. Because you finished your mission of draining the poor guy down. I don't wear uniform, right? So you needed someone who wears some. All those who attack me, I'm waiting for you. And Ruby, I brought any trust up the food in Ruby Kakoware Saturday 19th March here. And Ruby Subai say, you are just a local client. But just look at me and look at you. Were you that fool? Ruby has not better knows that. You are just a local client. Just look at me and look at you, spending on me, buying things for me, doing this. Were you that fool? In fact, you are somebody, or say his eye no open. If you woman know they want you, can't you see? You be calling people crying, they should beg me for you, so you want me badly. I gave you attitude for you to see I don't want you, but you kept pushing. What you wanted is what I gave you. So what's up, my nigga? Wow. I see his eye no open. If you woman know they want you, can't you see? If you calling people crying, they should be beg me for you and you want me. I gave you attitude for you to see I didn't want you, but you kept pushing. So what you wanted is what I gave you. So what's up, my nigga? Well, so this is the story. The lady actually got married last Saturday, and I've seen some photos. Rachel, they are now they are better. In fact, Osha, our lady crap on right now, she was not happy. The boy,
we're main guy now.
No, I'm talking about their married photos. Nangasa, Charlie, who were getting Nanima. Nanima falling down flat. As a Kelvin boy, you know, down flat. Nanima falling down.
I think incidents, no, I can't.
Oh. I pray I'm our win kui. Go boy now, why no. So yes, our background we are.
Yes, of course.
And other sounds very careful. Say you might meet an international like international. You were a local international brand. Yes, Mark, I'm off on you. I hear there was even a spiritual attack. Can the boy take action, whether physical or spiritual? But this is the question I'm asking that. Can Uncle Bless take action, whether physical or spiritual? Like I said, I checked on a video this evening on a Beyonce Santana show where the gentleman is saying he's being threatened. I think it's on Instagram or something on OKFM page. A branch is a man for threatening. But away, young check until you be a mobile 2229.
As it stands now, dear, any idea boy any me taking any action behind
both spiritual and physical?
No, on to me. Oh no, on to me.
And then I'll say the guy was spiritually attacked. No,
and no yet.
I said, no.
Wait.
Aye. Now I say mine.
Okay.
Already made a person with a picture and I'm tracking the moon and you can't that one. Is that why I'm blame? Hey,
me point in the say, oh,
Uncle Bless. That is Uncle Financial Shop when you interview.
Yeah, so me point in the say, oh, say, obey to me, I be as I say, too late. The story is out, and waka be so, and so any list thing be about happen, and as about two lady no, obia enim say no, a year out of incident, like Obia, they will know where to go, right? So for now, dear, I too late, but we should just leave it to karma. Karma definitely will do it work. But only
Karma, Benedict.
Brasa me, karma a real share.
Photo Bakuni. Bakubi no. Bakubi
we crown sister.
No, I look at they're too obvious. Where they be out back camera no try to say now when your time na. Not only guy no and another man make come. Oh, that photo there on no be any mamuna. From the mommy to the guy to the girl, obi any mamuna.
Girl na kasa won nenim bie cry first to M1 say your friend Clenam those ones or less we get the deeper people to explain but maybe Clenam I don't understand. So girl na kasa nenim MBA I mean for you to do this thing and then even come out especially nipa kone a posti at least oba be na ode uni ti ma say
so say man attitude so no be say on pen
the comment no guy ni a strong guy or a very strong guy anya sanka sa comment na o sa be posti e o akwa ne post cause eya e na guy ne dey bar out e be tronia or tro enyina na say out of sa eya na akwa ne e dey abegu on e dey release tension ne bi no wasan ba e be ko say eya mo
that means shine.
Oh, okay.
Meaning of Clenam. Name Clenam in the Ghana ever origin means shine.
It's nature say with me shining on her wedding day, which is fine. Just say a very good one. Brother, me a man kasa won.
So boy needs me anyway.
Both
spiritually,
physically. No, on to me anyway. Once the issue is out. Everybody knows of.
When you spiritual attack first one
no spiritual and only when they were together no and only
and you were yet me spiritual attack I don't do to me spiritual attack.
Spiritual attack and guy in the first one and guy in the and this one can say guy obe active both either physically and spiritually anka why ye credit and anka on for post ni cry the ember now post ni abane there he can't do anything about it cause say bibi kitty cry eto go now everybody would know where to go to and I make that say oh no
time I also know one one
so
bibi you need to know more friends and why there so our course
about how to a wicked
yeah
at this stage kid wicked chemo
but since the issue is out there BBA knew your friend is but issues we cry see the biao it's
you but how you respond to it determines how it will go me sure think Kojo aside the regret could be a boom san Kojo and since this kind of write-ups we often see some online but for you to come and write that you were a local client. Did you not see I was giving you attitude, but you kept pushing? What were you expecting? What's up, my nigga?
Say, idea guy nanka obey bibia. Nka wedding day na kasa wedding day na. And you said you obey ko. Na uko physically wedding. Maybe some physically. No.
And also
no, but issues like this when you want to tackle them, you don't tackle it. You see, there are you see issues that are physical. We fight them physically.
Yeah.
And those that are spiritual, we fight them spiritually. Okay. Yeah. And so now that the issue is out there, but let me state it here clear. Say, Iman kasa de omi wicked. Iman there, yes. No, Iman wicked chain Emma.
Okay. Yeah. Now we got right. Clenam, Ruby Clenam.
First of all, like I said, there are two Uncle Blessing. And they are Obia Berry, she said, into Ninia and I saw Manka Sanka Sana. And yeah, the papa, it's not a good feeling. And the Ebemano Yaku now on shedding Sebema. But what can you read? I mean, 2 million Beman. Me too almost because never be saying, Opa girl no. I mean, Manoda Sumanaso, on time to see no being cast a boy and a revenge and then a 2-inch. And because, but if you two now, may Baba Man, so what do you day, my drum?
we can say yeah. Maybe that's it. That's what you.
I'm in the mood.
I'll put you the what you here. Aha.
Bon, that's something.
But I put you that bit, you know. But I mean, it's not one you
Who are you, dear?
Okay, Yanko. Aha,
there we are. Hey, and me. Oh, say, Sana Montu, Obama Nana, what to do? When Cass again, I did be away behind it. Already medical condemn, and me 2 million more for say. We see so. We see so. For bar or pen. And fat or bar on our pen. Especially, or bar or pese or spend the one. Like opese ocean, I mean country ni. Oba opese ocean or railroad on sema na omorimu. Eshen no. Legislation of soba no. Empedo do na ono soba no. Epel. Enya wona pen. Asem we are making. O de o da na o dwen ko echira. Obehu oba opel. Ene oba wo na opel. Say boy we ni girl we asem me ekosi. Me sure say na girl on a pen on a real. Even Omuja ye can get on to me comment it or boy in the process.
And the girl need crashing.
On to me, you see, couldn't be a more air crashing. Oh, the ain't obeying crash is some natural on the how regard do any relationship now, money now, woman. Yet you chrome more beyond and pretend more beyond you know what to say. You say you want my boo crew, Mamma Jimmy. You will be quiet, the synchro de bia. When you die, you mean baby so. Razame, you want my chromia a reality. Would your pa so person is uncle for no gromo who be nibi. A mao chromo, some of your moody, Omudumudi, so when you say, your name, your jinko for be ready. Your uncle for or no saw about no shia, obia, or no or penner. There is no negotiation. He makes the effort, says I repart, almost beating into a idea or a reality so on to say, who to sign a monana, Okofa Bema. No one him say, Shana Okakoshin Pan, especially who expectations crass us with such a person. None part amount signs indicate that I gave Casemima Ubi. The way feel, what's our friend for someone Pamichel, Semen Pel, like Obana Casancasana Wakakos in the panel. Waiting to me in that direct response, being feeling yourself open. No more afraid, Brassamy and call your bait a Yakiama, and I say, sexy don't know. What could she sexy don't know a panel? Or sit there be men pel. And now, or stress one, I'm not a king. What's the Brassamy? Sexy, and I only mistake the boy in the beer. To make us a Brassamy, but more than a sexy don't know, man, and men peck a cram out. Like, on no team no the all in the answer or per se or feliso or sika or BB. And so the sign at the end or one impressive girl to win the girl. And such a gambling no. Sad at the Nubia a chacha autumn. You can lose. And when you lose, sometimes situation be saying a bit in your toe. Who bet me lose? As I said, there was sorry now to be a champions bet and a super bet. Okay, I say yo, baby to me do. Nasa didn't so team if the person is giving you on my reason, they are my own fellow so or buy a machine the crowd or Timmy from so in the rent crap on it then. A man a cacasabi. Or more to make us say, bear my pen in the yen, you know. Most of these girls they say that thing. Other catchers say, bear my me don't know. Men general. And he said, or Jua, and also a son. Or especially or John Broswell. She rent here also rent. To say, or current man or so, Master Sammy, then they
attack feed now.
So you think that the boy should have seen the signs?
One, he should have seen it clear. Say, if your boy girl in your bar, person on any bob brown and Nancy. Nancy Bianca will tune her phone, but not original. Who did say? One said, boys and cousins, I see you. What is a memory baby? What pair of banner or banner crab being and knock as a Charlie Pacho? Minty me no to Sano. Or no, fella say, me top bottle of water we command gay and my dada into Robert Pen. Now, top bottle of water will be betting me so to me, you know. We'll be about open or betting me at all. But we betting me to me. It is all banner or the bottle of one bottle of water, Quaco Dada. No, she'll be a obey to me and so bad.
Obey look at champion.
Okay. I'm not going advice, no Matthias here. Nah, maybe sad the same way. Yes.
Yeah, this is sad for the guy, but I mean, the guy to be yes, I'm mistaken. I mean, in a relationship, it's like business. Just that you sikapan emotional negotiations, and I'm more but a BT member be even a mabi almost a BT or and now Obakra or show say you care too much and forget or who say oh yeah masculine enough to protect her into home pelt. Oh yeah, Bema, now you care too much about girl beaches there. You can say, with me, a soon partner chalk of free will be no. So, would you ask be a girl, that girl now, pelt? You are not man enough. And yes, on Bezo be show care about, as we show strength. So, bet me up, you are a man, you bet me up protect.
And a deal or two.
Sir, one shows I don't have a boca. And I acquire obviously, if you know why our bocan. And a baby since you do.
Yes, a mouth crow and come up.
Wow,
yes,
Daddy, I know, cheers for it.
Daddy, has nothing more from Bow and Trebby.
And I owe cheers for it. Me spiritual feel no money, me ya pan. Say, obituary. Oh, but it's a couple and come and couple on the cross of Becca. And going to best time.
Yes, more from Bow and Trebby.
But yeah. But Oma, and Oma mobile pushed to be seen. Now, Macro Muhiamwa, guy no Uhiamwa, because even based on how I
say the purpose of this post is just to dismiss the marriage.
Yeah, even
finally.
Yeah,
even.
And the girl not there. I mean, or no crimes or yet intelligent enough to come and respond to the guy. But by guy now, so no man enough. I mean, or own share dear, and I say, or money up, on yen who said Bema. And yes, oh, yeah, Bema, men show bar and I many review, but you have to show that you are a man. Or yes, oh, yeah, no. Me, what I would do for Abia sexy don. Sana me yama my girlfriend. Yeah. At the time I am my girlfriend. And you know, say who say me ye be man cry, one her cry not so who name say my girlfriend na unsusu. Say sanity. Because at the point that's how it's supposed to be. Say make me a sacrifice, I'm my friend be a make me a sacrifice, I'm my girlfriend. That's how it's supposed to be. I mean, at any stage, you know, and how I say we treating them. And the guy, no, only see them free with. And yes, sir, or best I come will be there any beam. So when she are there, or back quite some will be there any beam. To pay a spiritual fee, me a hundred grand. So busy when you're spiritual attack. Now a home cannot come and pay no what here. All see there. Oh, yeah, but yeah, say you do, we be do, be a sell your bar, so yeah, Bema. It's really sad.
Yes, I catch you.
Yeah. And I also a cow, so one ball, I no cry, yeah, but the man me crying, the memo, Naomi young woman say, girl, no, a cry, no, washer on the response, and I also need that intelligent to even beat you. And you know, say, girl, no, and yes, that intelligent. Now, oh, Momo, what you may be to the end, and I want to say, dear, as you might warn. And into guy no on the local client no upgrading no.
Jane, with the mama 1 minute be na 1 month mama 1 minute.
Na make
us. That video no mo hu say cha onu na man. Me yato me ma charity party no mind.
Na make us.
Is it Jackie Party eh?
Jackie.
Yeah.
Na make us sisia because netia virgin enter any room no one of these things. Oba no hu be man na o expect say obedi um same ska. One to say issue ya yeke say ade a guy no upon tia wetia o tinika ni sanu manoma nka on ha na okra so betro bibia o David o I mean ukwa o yes
man of options.
So it is what I want to tell my colleague guys out there is
man of options.
There
are options.
Say oya bema na say ushia obabi na who say lady no very demanding. Of course that one it is very clear except say who oya bema na say uni ni aba eno na you wouldn't know say ema say opewa onji usika but say ompewa oji usika nti ususa no say odada say opese mo worry virgin then ya besere mempene usu make sure so beto dey
oboba je adofo nenyum digital stores o say oba mpewa omoka ngoti
nana riga thank you
boss me refi me dem aminka special birthday request with the manka at NBC a special one from Koskoli I nipa Koskoli or say Ellen Owusu Asante or Juma or National Service Head Office. National Service Asante, yes. National Service Head Office.
National
Service or more Head Office. That's why yeah, and then so special
Ellen Owusu Asante.
Ellen Owusu Asante.
And now they're
in the National Service Head Office. Special happy birthday to her.
Okay. Thank you, the guitar rasta, Keresi, which Flex, I love it, Tina baby. Gideon Ilantes. And guys, God bless you so much. We are back. So this week, let's do it like we have always been doing it. It is going to be a great week because my birthday is just around the corner, Saturday. So we're giving you back to back. Then Saturday, we rest with our birthday. God bless you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, please, and send it to the rest of the world. Let everybody know that this is what we do.
Nana Regan.
So
Ellen Owusu Asante. Special happy birthday to you.
Special happy birthday.